Welcome to the Murray State University Store Virtual Textbook Buyback Program. I'm going to give you a brief tour of our new virtual textbook buyback program and explain how to navigate and complete a buyback transaction. So to start, you simply go to bookstore.murraystate.edu and then click on the Virtual Textbook Buyback Program link. This will take you to an informational page and tell you a little bit about the virtual textbook buyback program. Gives you a little insight on what affects the buyback value of different books. Some books will have value, some books may not have value. So there's different factors that play into those decisions. Once you are ready to continue with your buyback transaction, you click the blue Here link, and that will take you to the buyback lookup screen. In this screen, you will enter the ISBN numbers from the back of your textbooks. They're typically found at the bottom along the right-hand corner or somewhere along the bottom line of the book. There could be two different ISBN numbers listed. One could start with a 978 and another could start with a 290. Either of those numbers will be fine to enter into the buyback portal. Each of them will be 13 digits, so just make sure that the number that you are entering is 13 digits long. So once you have all of your books and your ISBN numbers, then you will continue back to the buyback lookup screen. It's important to enter all of your ISBNs in one transaction here. You can enter one ISBN and then click the lookup button, but that will create a separate transaction for each book. So to make things simpler for you, I would recommend entering all of your books in one transaction. So when you have all of your ISBNs entered, you will simply click on the lookup button, and this will show you if any of the books have value. If you want to sell all of the books, you just simply click the checkbox next to all of the books. If you only wanted to sell one, you would just simply tick one of the checkboxes, and then you click Send Buyback Request. This next screen, you're just going to enter a little information about yourself. And then it will ask you how you want to receive payment. The only buyback option we currently have is to add the funds to your student account. So basically, once we receive your books, process your buyback transaction, then you would see a credit show up on your MyGate account for that amount. So when you're ready to submit, you just click Submit Buyback Request. And then this will give you a confirmation receipt. It's very important to print this confirmation receipt and send it in with your books if you have a printer. If you don't have a printer, if you could at least put a piece of paper in with your package and reference your transaction ID, your student name number, and your contact info. That way we can ensure that we get the books credited to your account properly. It is important to note that the buyback transaction is only valid for 2 weeks, so it's important to go ahead and ship your books right away. If we receive the books after the 2-week period has passed, then the buyback values will default to the current pricing at that time. If you include any books that have no value with your shipment, those books will automatically be discarded once we receive them. So once you're ready to ship your books, you will simply ship them to the main campus university store at 201 Kerr Center, Murray, Kentucky 42071. You will need to purchase postage either through your local post office, FedEx, UPS. You can take your books to any of those locations and purchase postage and have them shipped directly to the store. Now, if you are a local student and would prefer to drop your books off, we do have a curbside drop-off option. If you want to take advantage of that option, you will simply go to our Forms menu, select the COVID-19 rental/buyback drop-off request, fill out this request. That will notify us when you would like to drop off your books. We will have a drop-off location in the front of the Kerr Center and in the circular drive area. If you run into any issues or have any further questions about the buyback process, Our store contact info is located on our store info tab. You can reach us by phone at 270-809-4388, or you can email us at msu.books@murraystate.edu, and we will return your call or your email promptly. Thank you.